Hey y'all, it's your girl Shay. We're back with another video. Today is going to be a little cooking video. We're going to make some quick ghetto spaghetti, okay? Y'all, I really didn't have all the stuff in my spaghetti, but I used the main ingredients and we made it work, okay? We made it work. But if you are new to my channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button, like, comment. If you guys support me, and if you guys been supporting me, hello again. We're back with another video. So today we just cooking up some spaghetti, like I said, and honestly, y'all been asking so many questions after what we've been going through, and honestly, I've been genuinely happy. It's been a relief since we've been in New York City. And I just want to let you guys know that you guys are questioning, asking if I got my apartment. No, this is not my apartment. They were just able to shelter me immediately because I had a child, and they shelter us in our own place, if that makes sense. So New York City has a thing where if you have a child, they don't believe in no child left behind, and they are a sanctuary state. So you come to their homeless shelter program. It's an It Center called PATH, as I mentioned before in my previous videos. And honestly, once you go through that program, at the end of the day, by the time you leave, they have found some shelter already for you and your kids. So what New York does is they take out places, like they buy out places that were previously apartments already. Or like, for example, my apartment was previously for the disabled people. So people who are disabled, it's all disabled based. The bathroom's disabled based. They have emergency, hard to explain, but emergency things like on the wall and stuff for disabled people to push, if they need help. It has a phone in the apartment, I should say, like a personal phone to reach the front desk. So all disabled people used to live in my community, and it's like multiple floors. And basically, a homeless shelter pretty much bought it out, or they, put it for sale. And a homeless shelter bought it out for single moms like me, and they went ahead and put us in those. So yes, it did used to be an apartment. So they buy out apartment homes and they just turned it into shelters. So basically, we got placed with our own apartment until we go through the process and wait for our housing, if that makes sense. So we have our own refrigerator, we had our own microwave, we had our own little stove top. They also provided us Wi-Fi. They even provided us groceries and anything that I wanted, health items. I told you guys a lot of stuff that they provided previous in my videos. But yeah, so they wanted to make us feel as comfortable as possible until we heard back from our housing. So in the meantime, we're just currently filling out applications every day for lotteries, brand new apartments, and we're also going to be guaranteed a voucher within 30 days. However, if a housing reaches out to me and say that I'm selected for a lottery and I don't have my voucher yet, that's when my housing navigator would reach out to our local county office, or however they do it. In other words, they expedite my voucher because I have been selected. So yeah, that's how that works, if that makes sense. So basically, we're currently in the shelter, but we have our own shelter apartment, and we currently stay here until an apartment picks us up, and then we can leave into our own apartment. So yeah. But anyways, we've been really, really happy and comfortable and thankful for all the resources. Thanks to help from you guys and support. If you guys would have never told me about this, I don't know if I would have ever even came. But after so much research and being at my friend's house and looking up New York City, I feel like it was a great opportunity. So I took it and I ran with it. I also had some people that were content creators back home that came, and I talked to them, and they said it was a life-changing experience. So yeah, y'all, so we are doing really, really good. I'm just working on my own P.O. box so I can get packages, because they also helped us with a P.O. box here, but it's strictly for mail. So I'm gonna make another one so I can get packages. If you guys want to send anything, feel free. Just bear with me. It's just taking a little moment because I'm still trying to get used to the area. Josiah's doing really well. He's just trying to adjust living in a city. It's very different not living in a city, and he's used to being in the suburban area, and it's different when he hears motorcycles constantly passing by or firefighters, what's it called, the ambulance, all that, so it scares him a little bit, but I just know it'll take some time. He'll get used to it because I slowly started getting used to it. But other than that, keep us in prayer. We just want to stay safe and everything while walking out in public because we don't have a car. But I see in New York City, everybody does a lot of walking and catching the subways. But, I'm going to just pray to God and cover us with his blood, and we're going to be okay. And yeah, but that was our little update. So here they have provided us some spaghetti. I usually put minced garlic. I usually put sausage and olives in it, but I didn't have those things. But I did have my garlic powder, onion powder, seasoning salt that they bought, and they bought us ground beef as well. It's something to hold us over until we got approved for our food stamps out here. So that was nice of them. They brought us a good amount of food, about at least $200 worth. So to start us off, so I was like, that was really nice. So this is what I call actual help. When I came to New York versus in California, I feel like I didn't get that much help. It was pulling teeth to get help. That kind of left us out in the street, and to the point where I had to literally couch surf for wondering how long we were going to be somewhere, and it was just a lot. It was a headache. It was a stressful thing back in California. So I'm just so thankful because I finally feel at ease. I feel finally we could post our content. We could finally breathe. I know it's guaranteed they didn't gatekeep anything. I know for a fact we're going to find some housing. So that's been my goal today, you guys. Just applying to affordable units that they're building. And basically, when you're in the shelter, we are picked firsthand when it comes to these lotteries and these other places when new housing being built for affordable apartments. So that's a blessing, and I just keep God in prayer, keep praying and trusting God, and we are going to be in our own place for an affordable price very soon. And then after that, I can get settled with going back to school. So you guys, also, it was different because I had to learn things in New York. Like, oh my gosh, they have 5 different boroughs, y'all. Like, their boroughs as far as they have Queens, Staten Island, Brooklyn, the Bronx, and there's one more. Did I say Queens? Let me think. So I say Queens, the Bronx, Staten Island, Brooklyn, and Manhattan, y'all. I didn't even know that. So yes, y'all, I was like, I had to learn the safe boroughs, like which one is more safe, what be the hood, what be more safe, what's the tourist area. It was just a lot of things I just had to literally learn fast and prepare. But yeah, y'all. But other than that, we've been so happy. My son went out to one of the main parks out there. Their Central Park was beautiful. Soon we're going to be visiting Coney Island, to the beach. If you guys don't know what Coney Island is, it's actually a beach that everybody goes to. It reminds me of Santa Monica back in Los Angeles. What else? There's just a lot. Their food, oh my gosh, y'all. And look at the spaghetti. Oh yeah, they did give me bell peppers for my spaghetti too, so I put bell pepper and onion, of course. But anyways, back to New York City. You guys, they had some bomb soul food. It was different races out here. We had the Haitians, we had the Africans, we had the Jamaicans, we had the Puerto Ricans. They were selling empanadas outside. I'm like, back in Cali, I'm so used to them saying tamales. Over here, they got the empanadas. Y'all, I just had so much fun. Oh my gosh. Even though I said I was going to start losing weight, which I am, you guys, I'm just waiting for my food stamps, but I had to get me a plate of soul food. I went live on Facebook. They had the macaroni and cheese, greens, sweet yams. It was, y'all, it was fire. It was thebomb.com, okay? But yeah, I've been loving it so much since I've been here. Like, I haven't felt this, like, this is what I call help. I haven't felt this help or secured since my parents was alive. My child's father didn't even support or help that much. My family barely didn't even want to help. So I'm just so thankful, like, to be blessed and to have you guys as a family to me. One of my sisters who actually has been benefiting me, talking to me every day since I've been here. I do talk to her constantly. And my other sister, I've been talking to her about once a week. I know she's very busy with everything that she has got going on, but we have been talking as well. So I have two of my sisters that I only stay talking to. The rest of my family out of 7, I do not speak to, and that is okay. But you guys, like, I've been telling them my experience, and they're just like, we're so happy that you're happy. And, you know, they've been supporting me as well since I've been out here, and proud that we're ready to change our lives around in a whole different state. Like, who would have known I would have traveled across country and just to get help in one day? But you go to Los Angeles and all the homeless people out on the street, or the moms are couch surfing from people's houses to houses and risking CPS charges. Like, that is crazy. But anyways, y'all, I'm over here draining my noodles, and yeah, and the dishes in the sink, they are clean, so don't cover me about rinsing my dishes. I didn't have a strainer. We don't have all our stuff yet, so yeah. So this was the spaghetti, and yeah, you guys, I have more content coming for you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, and again, hit that subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys another time. Bye.